So registration. Registration is really popular with, companies and developers because it's seen to be that that's where we can get engagement from the user, and that's kind of where the user commits to us. We've known for a long time that providing these registration barriers up front can be a big hurdle for people to get to, and it's better to offer them something first so that they can feel, start to feel engagement from their side to the company. There's a couple of other things I want to talk about today with regard to registration. So we saw users struggle with signing in and signing up. It's a tricky thing, right? We often saw users starting to fill out a form if they were provided one and realizing they were signing in when they were supposed to be signing up and vice versa. It's probably happened to all of us. So we found better experience when people were just given the option to sign in or register. The words were very different, they could differentiate them, and then we could channel them down the right kind of route so that they didn't get into that muddle. We have lots of solutions for registration and identity at Google. We have a whole identity platform that I'd encourage you to look at. It's basically an auth system, and it has several components and different choices for you to make. So one of these is sign in for Android. It enables the user to sign in with the same credentials that they use on Google. The whole intent is to make that process more seamless and simple for them. And talking of that, there's other ways to make password authentication a frictionless experience. We've all been in this situation where it just doesn't work for us, and it's quite painful on mobile to keep putting your password in and it's not working. It can be even worse in apps because we often found that this was a place where people were sent back out to the mobile web, right? So then you're in that loop again, and that's even more aggravating. So we've talked about one solution for enabling people to sign in. Another one that we saw that's becoming much more popular is fingerprint sign-in. And in our study, people were pretty happy about this. They liked the idea very much of doing this. So I think this is a good thing to look into. And we have some more implementation details for you here by using fingerprint scans on supported devices. And Smart Lock is another part of our identity system. It enables you to automatically sign users into the app using credentials that they've saved. So that's another really good one, part of this federated identity provision. And if you haven't got that far with users, there's also sign-in hints. And this allows us to use the Credentials API. It enables you to give hints to the user for signing in, for their username, their email address. Everything is done to kind of ease that sign-in hurdle.